The red pill community is a big fat joke. In the case of, we are a bunch of grown men who only care about getting women. Hey there guys, it's controversial here. Now today I wanted to talk about the red pill community. And one thing that I've realized about it is that the red pill community isn't really for men. Let me just let that sink in, because I've noticed that I will never understand how a bunch of grown men can tell people that red pill is for their benefit when it's not. Because the only thing I've noticed about red pill is that it's nothing more than about the red pill community is nothing more than talking about women. That's literally it. That is literally it. I thought the red pill community was about talking about male mental health, talking about male finances, talking about spirituality and everything, but it's not. And it's stupid to think that I'm telling you now, people, this whole red pill, blue pill, black pill is nothing but modern social media gibberish, modern social media mumbo jumbo. This whole alpha beta simp thing is stupid. It's really, really stupid. And you know what's funny is that it's funny how the red pill community is nothing but a bunch of grown men stroking their male ego. Oh, I'm jacked, I'm ripped, I have money in the bank, I have a nice car, a nice house. So any man that doesn't look like me, that isn't as ripped as me, that doesn't have as many followers as me, that doesn't date as many or sleep as many as with as many women as me, he's a simp, he's a beta male. That's literally the red pill community. It's funny how the red pill community and this whole MGTOW whatever thing it's nothing more than a bunch of men that just gym all day and have nothing better to do than sit around and tell a bunch of probably 14-year-old boys or 16-year-old boys how to get women. I'll never understand how a bunch of men who quote unquote consider themselves alpha male have nothing better to talk about than women. Is there nothing more to life than sex and women and dating? This is little man energy all over the place. I made a video about STEPHISCOLD because I think STEPHISCOLD is okay. Let me not say I feel that STEPHISCOLD says he's red pill and says all of these things. But you go check out that video. I'll put the link in the description below. But the reason why I made a video of STEPHISCOLD is because this whole red pill way of society is extremely stupid and counterproductive. Because why not tell men how good they can be without women? Why do men always need women? There are enough simps and whatnot out there running after women who don't even want them. It's so stupid to think that you can boil all your life's problems, specifically as a man, whether you are young or old, to just not having a woman in your life. And it's funny how recently so many of these red pill people have been exposed, but specifically Fresh and Fit. I'll make a video about Fresh and Fit and how they expose themselves, specifically also about Fresh and Fit and the Abba and Preach drama that has been going on lately. And this whole guy, let me tell you something, it's funny how most men who consider themselves alpha male are men who have zero alpha male quality. I don't believe in this whole alpha beta male thing, but when I use the term alpha male, beta male, I'm talking about in context of what other people are saying about alpha males and beta males. Why can't we just be human? This is the biggest issue. This is the biggest issue with men these days, is that men cannot be men anymore. Why do men have to have this very unrealistic expectation of success? And it's not good, because men are out here down bad because if they don't have a woman, they're gonna feel bad. If they don't have the money they need, they're gonna feel bad. If they don't have the gymming they need, they're gonna feel bad. It's crazy to think that men are gonna put so much emphasis on getting women over mental health, over financial well-being, over spirituality, over just being happiness in general. These are grown men. These are grown men. These are grown men talking about all of this nonsense. Like if you Google Red Pill, you'll see you'll see a lot of grown men who who say they're rich or whatever, talking about how to get women. Like, how much time do you have? Is there nothing more to life? This is my question to all of these red pill. Like, I feel like red pill isn't necessarily toxic masculinity, but it's hurting men. It's hurting men. It's hurting men, period. Because if you're gonna tell men that you need a woman to be successful, then you're crazy. I know many men whose lives have been ruined by just one woman, and I've seen it happen time and time again. Some men's lives have been ruined by women, and they're never the same again afterwards. One thing I can say is that if this whole red pill thing was really good, I would imagine that they would talk about how better you can be without having a woman, being happy with yourself and being single. I'll make a video about this. I will make a video about this separately, about why the red pill community is toxic. The red pill community is toxic, but I'll make a video about why men don't need women, and why, like, not don't need women for like reproduction and stuff, but why we can live without them for a while. But it's crazy. I can't believe you have a whole niche on YouTube based off of getting women. How is this helping men? It's not helping men whatsoever. The red pill community is not doing anything for men. If men think that this is helping them, then there is something seriously wrong with you. Because at the end of the day, if you seriously need some random guy on the internet to tell you who you are in life, specifically with getting women, then you are really down bad. Because this red pill community is creating more simps, it's creating more incels. In the context of incels, it's creating more beta males. Because instead of telling men how to really be successful, how to really be happy, not only with themselves but with other men around them, you cannot tell a guy, oh, you need a woman. Because with the red pill community, the only thing that ever gets attention is when they talk about women. They cannot talk about money, they cannot talk about success, they cannot talk about mental health. All they talk about is woman. Woman slaps her husband and beats him and then doesn't go to jail. Oh, this woman slapped her husband. That's the power dynamic of being like, this is what happens when a simp, this is what happens when a beta male, this is what happens when a beta male dates a woman. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't really have a lot to say about it, but like, I know that the red pill community is toxic, and all of this red pill, blue pill, purple pill, black pill, whatever you want to call them, is just internet mumbo jumbo. Don't take it so seriously. Be careful with what you watch on the internet. This is something I will say throughout my videos. Be careful with what you watch on the internet, because just as most of these quote-unquote alpha males are trying to eradicate simps, they're creating simps, because there are men who want to constantly run to all of these red pill, MGTOW, alpha male, quote-unquote alpha male men. And let me tell you something. The truth about this whole alpha male thing is that you are not alpha male if you have to call yourself alpha male. You're not anything if you have to call yourself anything. Like, irrespective of what you do in life, like, being an alpha male is nothing. It's not something that you can validate with anything. Like, you can say that you're a singer, you can say that you're a dancer, you can say that you're an artist, you can say that you are a chef, you can say that you are you can say you're a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, but nobody can say they're alpha male. This is just internet mumbo jumbo. Since when is being alpha male so important? And I'll say the same thing about high value men. I'll make more videos about this later, but anyway, guys, so this is controversial signing out. That's probably the last video I post for today. But anyway, guys, I'll check you later. Bye.